typical. Niggas don't want it, it's not so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, I'm so cynical. So don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna miss the ouch with the ridicule. It's so typical.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The pick your me click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good, I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm to go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves. That's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game.
Cincinnati Bengals, that's the team we're gonna cheer.
Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Tonight we wrap up a great Sunday here in Super Wild Card Weekend, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last. And off we go here in the wild card round. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Throwing to start the drive. Pickens. Quick throw there is incomplete.
That certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10. Back to throw. Pickens. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Looking to throw. Pickens. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now they'll audible to something else. They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Trap 60. Go.
Here's 2nd and 8. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. Curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead,
Bashal Tootin, 47 yards. And the Bengals will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Raiders nothing. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
To run it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run here with a rookie. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Phillips. There he goes, right side. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground. And he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
The extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wolves in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle made here at the 3rd and 6.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
Back to throw now on first down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 41-yard line.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
No gain on the play.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 50.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Raiders will take over possession here up at the 44.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 76 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
Come on, set. Ready.
On first down, Dobson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Called it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. On the move past the 40. And down to the 28-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
Richardson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
Now a handoff up the middle. Phillips. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Check.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Phillips. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
70, look. 18 Rattler.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Over the middle, it's complete. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Ready, go!
They'll try to run this one in. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the run.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
19, 18.
QB sneak, Richardson. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Raiders 14, Bengals 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he had to bring that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now a 2nd and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Baysha Tootin with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Harrison Butler is set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. 65, Cowboy 80. Ready?
Throwing to start the drive. Pickens. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack.
The quarterback is sacked. A loss of 11 yards. It's second down.
Operating from the gun. Pickens. Going to throw right side here. Complete. In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Brings up third down and 8.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. He's got it in. Complete. And that worked this well upfield across the 45.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Back to throw. Pickens. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. 20. Cincinnati score. Bashal Turton on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals have moved out in front.
Harrison
Butker on for the PAT. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, Richardson. His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Bengals are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Bengals drive about to get going. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. Second and 13. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally, and you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true to you, because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Throwing after the interception. Pickens. Over the middle, complete. That's Hogan. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now a second down.
Operating from the gun. Pickens.
43-yard line.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on third down. Pickens. And the Raiders have got him. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one.
65-yard attempt.
And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. But not too long ago, Charles, that would have been a new NFL record. But instead, it's shy of setting the record, which is 66, but still from 65 away, one of the longest kicks in league history.
And that puts him in elite company in the NFL. Only a few have ever even attempted that, let alone put it through the post. How about his moment? It came together for him, and he delivered.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Richardson's pass.
Only 3 there on the screen at second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Now Richardson. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Richardson. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
The final shot before break. Pickens. And that is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Harrison Butler is set to kick off.
Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point, and now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Here we go, start. Cougar night, street. Cup 19, Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Here's Richardson to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
60 Maverick. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
Richardson looking to throw this. He'll try and do this himself. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Las Vegas sending out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Pickens. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. Nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So it figures he's going to play a big role in whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
On the first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and
9 now. They'll try and set up the screen to Tootin. And some room to run now. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line.
60 Vikings.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
19 Lions.
Looking to throw. Pickens. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
The second down.
Will go down as a gain of 6. And 3rd and 8 now.
It's a gain of 6.
Now an audible here into something else.
Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. Pickens. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal?
7 Pirates. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Pickens. Drops it underneath for Tootin. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's now 3rd down and
60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Butker's kick here is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead and pushes it up to 6. So it was a 3-point lead at halftime, and they doubled that with a field goal here.
And I think defensively, you've got to be okay with that because you kept this game within a touchdown. Your hope is that you've inspired your offense to put a drive together, get in the end zone themselves, and hopefully get you the lead.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
19-yard line.
If you don't agree, ask the script on your 5 there, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Fresh is on the floor.
Down. 19, 18. Go.
Now a give right side. It's Phillips. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Richardson going to move him around. They'll run on 1st down. Phillips. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Panthers 60, Panthers 60. Go get him. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready,
Off play action. Richardson on the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
let's go.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. This one is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's the Raiders punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is taken around the 12. Called out a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's second and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 19.
That's good.
A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards.
And the Bengals first down.
One quarter remains for the right to survive round one here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the fourth. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. Back to throw. Pickens. And that one too wide and incomplete.
When you throw as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
Come on.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's third and 10. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
The offense on third down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is third and 10. Back to throw again. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Bengals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
No gain on the play.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. Bashal Tootin taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
The Bengals will line up for
They'll look to throw. And this one's caught. Throws by a couple more.
35. Raiders 21.
And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Bunker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, first and 10. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 109 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round. Richardson looking to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7.
Pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the Bengals' 39-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Phillips. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
But they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Let's go now.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down let his feet incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Go.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Phillips. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Looking to throw. Richardson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
60 Eagles, 18, Pioneer.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. Throwing to start the drive. Pickens. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Here's 2nd and 10.
19, Tiger, not ready.
Back to throw. Pickens. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
19 tight.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot,
You often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. This to make it a 3-score game late. Butker's kick here is good. I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it. And they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, when teams are looking for a spark from their special teams, that's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Up the middle they go. Gentry. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as we get this up to the 25. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Gentry. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
It's 2nd down.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
Ready.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
19 Sergeant. Cougar 19.
Off play action. Pickens. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Let's go now.
Richardson. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Come on. Hit. 60 by.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
Las Vegas sending out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles, so the final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control. They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
18 Rattler, Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. Pickens. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Now the Bengals going to live to fight another week as we say thanks for watching and so long, everybody.